This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, has issued Cabinet Decree number 5 for 2017 on the conditions and procedures of getting marriage grants. Article 2 states that the beneficiary will be given a financial marriage grant of 70,000 dirhams as one batch. Article 3 stipulates that the applicant and his wife must be UAE nationals. The age of the husband must be at least 21 and the wife 18 at the time of the marriage contract, and when the husband is unable to afford marriage expenses. It also stipulates that the applicant's net monthly income cannot be more than 25,000 dirhams after the deduction of retirement and housing allowances. The applicant is obliged to present the application 6 months after marriage and to attend with his wife all courses and awareness lectures organised by the Ministry of Community Development within a year from the date of applying for the grant. He must also submit all required documents within 3 months from the date of presenting the application and should not have benefited from another marriage grant or any other grant in the UAE. Additionally, he must not have benefited from any group wedding. The UAE's Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan Foundation will launch a dam in Hargeisa city, Somaliland, in the next couple of days to continue efforts to stop famine in the Horn of Africa country. The project was carried out upon the directive of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and complements the For Your Sake Somalia campaign, launched as a part of the UAE's Year of Giving to help the country improve difficult living conditions for those affected by drought. An official source from the foundation revealed that a team of technicians and specialists are making final preparations for the inauguration, during which full details of the dam will be announced. The UAE-funded project will drive agricultural and animal resources development in Hargeisa and is one of the projects carried out in Somalia as a part of fraternal relations. The Dubai municipality has announced that buying and selling predatory and dangerous animals and birds will be banned in Dubai from July this year. That's according to Federal Law number 22 of 2016. The ban includes big wild cats, such as lions, cheetahs, panthers, tigers and leopards, as well as hyenas, crocodiles, wild dogs, predatory reptiles, eagles and vultures. Suhair Al-Sabah, the Director of Public Health Services at the Dubai municipality, made the announcement and noted that all predators should be registered at the municipality. Domesticated cats, dogs, rats, cows, sheep, camels, llamas and other non-dangerous animals are not included. The list also includes zebras, African wild asses, kiangs, giraffes, rhinoceroses, bears, weasels, aardvarks, mongooses, as well as wild birds such as ostriches, eagles and vultures, gulls, penguins, and marsupials, bats, snakes, lizards, scorpions, spiders, and many others. In early January, the UAE passed a law banning the private ownership and trade of wild and dangerous animals. Technological innovation, improved efficiencies and supportive policies will shape the Middle East's water sector as concerns of water scarcity intensify across the globe. That's according to the latest report. The white paper from Frost & Sullivan, titled Soaring Demand for Water in the Middle East, states that overall the Middle East water solutions market is set for strong growth, with the 6 member states of the GCC having nearly $42 billion worth of water and wastewater projects in the study and design phase over the next 10 years. It was noted that commercialization of new concepts for desalination, including forward osmosis, membrane distillation, tri-hybrid applications using nanofiltration, and low-temperature distillation are on the rise. The planned plant capacities of reverse osmosis for the GCC are increasing every quarter and also improving economies of scale. About $17 billion worth of desalination plant projects are in the offering in the next 10 years, according to the paper. And it added that governments and policymakers have already begun measures to promote efficient water. Non-revenue water rates in Europe range between 3 to 5% of the water produced, while those here in the Middle East range between 13 and 35%. GEMS has announced plans to merge 2 Dubai schools, and in September this year, the Dubai American Academy in Barsha will be moved to the GEMS Nations Academy. The merger of GEMS' 2 flagship Dubai schools will lead to the creation of Dubai American Academy Nations. Dino Varki, the CEO of GEMS Education, stated on the occasion that they have created a partnership which will benefit both GNA and DAA, as the 2 schools will integrate to produce an institution which they believe will go beyond outstanding. He noted that DAA's heritage, blended with the future focus that GNA has, will accelerate the growth and development of all their students. It was also noted that the new campus will offer more in terms of courses, specialist teaching, enhanced college counselling advice, sports and extracurricular activities, with a focus on robotics, coding and technology. The Emirates Authority for Standardisation and Metrology is collaborating with Nissan Middle East in order to undertake more tests on vehicles after the automaker announced the introduction of Desert Camel Power. The new unit looks to evaluate the brand's vehicles for desert performance, as announced by Khalaf Al-Hamadi, the head of the ESMA's Standards Department. Developed by Nissan engineers, Desert Camel Power uses a scientifically proven formula to determine how a vehicle will perform in a typical off-road desert condition. According to officials, Nissan created Desert Camel Power to help bring clarity to discussions about the off-road capabilities of SUVs in the Gulf market. And according to officials, Nissan's radical new concept will eventually revolutionise the way that vehicles are evaluated for desert performance. Al-Hamadi added that the focus is now on undertaking more tests in the UAE desert to determine the performance of vehicles in an unusual environment. The Camel Power would be adopted at a later stage as a national standard for all vehicles, and it will also be presented to the Standardisation Authority of the Gulf Cooperation Council, as well as global regulators. Al-Hamadi expects the new standard to be officially introduced by the end of this year. And finally, looking to other news now, Abu Dhabi-based Aldar Properties and Emaar Entertainment have signed a partnership deal which will offer Yas Mall in Abu Dhabi its first ever KidZania, which is the legendary children's edutainment centre. According to officials who were involved in the new partnership deal, the new edition of KidZania in the Abu Dhabi Mall will support Yas Mall as a lifestyle destination of choice for children and families. The new facility in Yas Mall is expected to complement the exciting mix of attractions that Yas Island offers, including the Yas Marina Circuit and Ferrari World Abu Dhabi, the Yas Water World, luxury hotels, and the recently announced Warner Bros. World Abu Dhabi theme park, as well as SeaWorld Abu Dhabi, which is expected to open on the island in 2022. Commenting on the new partnership deal, officials were quoted saying that the introduction of KidZania greatly helps children in learning real-life professional skills and also drives their overall all-round development. And their new project will help in delivering exceptional experiences to benefit children and families across the nation. KidZania Abu Dhabi joins 20 other locations around the world, including Santa Fe, Monterey, Tokyo, Jakarta and London, providing children with a powerful learning experience by blending reality with entertainment. The new complex is scheduled to open in 2018.